The earth has provided enough for man's needs, but not for his greed. As long as we do not have the greed, the nature loves you and you are a lover in this society. That loving trend is the power of the truth, which is very close to God and God itself. Virchand Raghuvji Gandhi, known as Virchand Gandhi, born on 25th August 1864 in Gujarat, died on 7th August 1901 in Mumbai, was a Jain scholar who represented Jainism at the First World Parliament of Religions in 1893. A barrister by profession, he worked to defend the rights of Jains and wrote and lectured extensively on Jainism, other religions and philosophy. Virchand Gandhi said the heart of the vegetarians is healed sooner than those of the flesh eaters. A very, very powerful, truthful, godly statement which must have come from the bottom of the heart of the person who have understood the reality and the truth. When Virchand Gandhi said the heart of the vegetarians, please do not look into the food. When he said flesh eaters, it is not about the non-vegetarians. The heart of the vegetarians is the people who are deep in love with nature. Moment you disconnect with nature, then the healing takes a longer time. That no medicine, no allopathy medicine, the whole world can save you. No outside medicine, no outside love can create a truth, a feeling for you. The heart of the vegetarians is healed sooner. The moment they say vegetarians, people think it is the food habit on one part. It is the food, no doubt about it. But the food is also a sharing method of loving. When you do not have a love relationship with your own people, then it becomes flesh eaters. You're using and misusing as flesh eaters. When a politician becomes an MLA or an MP or a corporator or a panchayat member, when he uses the people and don't have time to go to the slums, to the poorest of the poor or the richest of the rich and try to understand, try to melt with them, and then try to find a solution for those causes, then he is called a flesh eater. But when he is always in the center of the battlefield, in the center of the people's problems, he understands much before the rains come. There's a task force to make sure that the drains are cleared. Rainwater harvesting has been collected. A campaign and event management team has been done to make sure that every house collects rainwater. That ozone water is medicinal. When summer comes, much before the summer, he makes sure water has been made possible for everybody to reach in every place. And also instruct the people, guide the people, educate the people when to use, how to use the water judiciously. And then the diseases spreads during those times, and a campaign through the TV, to the social media, non-stop going to remind the people. You have to remind the people. It's not the people's duty, because you are used and misuse the people to go to the companies and the factories, and they do not have even a time even to sit at home. When you remind them, then you are a vegetarian, which heals faster, sooner, heals the money problem, the poverty problem. Yes, the poverty of the land. They are talking about vegetarianism. When the people, the leaders, when they teach the people rainwater harvesting, 1 year collect rainwater, you can use it for 3 years and convert in drip irrigation. Use it judiciously. Not a single person in our land uses the electricity board to have lights running in their houses. They use solar energy even to cook. Then they are vegetarians, which heal sooner the poverty of the land. Then we do not have to tell the people that they do not have to kill another person to eat. They have enough fruits and vegetables when water is available, solar is available. The difference between vegetarianism and flesh eaters, please try to understand. You are talking only about the food and you did not share. You made a lot of money. Most of the vegetarians are upper caste. They made a huge amount of money when they looked at other people and they found that the other people are not human beings. They did not share it to bring it to their level of happiness and love. Then they are flesh eaters. The vegetarians are flesh eaters, not the non-veg. You have created a system of not giving land to the poorest of the poor, to the human beings. You have not created solar and wind energy and the rainwater harvesting for the poorest of the poor of the land. You used them. Companies, when they use the people, they are flesh eaters. When they use it and they give them a part, then they are vegetarians, which heals faster not only their employees but even them too. That is where it comes. The temples, the churches and the masjids, if they do not have a rainwater harvesting and solar surrounding at least 1 kilometer or 10 kilometers, and they work hard to make sure not a single house in that locality will have electricity bill coming. But they use solar. The water is used judicially. That water is Amrit. Then those temples who have not done that, churches and masjid, they are flesh eaters. Means they are poisonous. They are foreigners. They are a kind of a coronavirus. Even in Japan, they say you do not allow a person, if you do not know that person for 5 years inside your house. 5 years, then in this 5 years, not a single mistake can be done by that person. If he makes a mistake, then you cannot call him a friend. Even in Aurobindo Ashram, I heard that 5 years you are not allowed inside the dining hall or inside the meditation hall. 5 years, if you don't make a mistake, then you're allowed. That 5 years is very important to call yourself as vegetarianism, to make you melt with the rainwater harvesting. Then you understand the love of your wife, your husband, your children and your family. You will connect to the joint family and the family tree, and Jab Tak Suraj, nobody can invade you, nobody can destroy you.